Hello, welcome to my first screencast test with Ubuntu 13.04. I'm using a bit of software that I got from the App Store called Kazam. What I'll do is I'll give you a quick run over Ubuntu. Basically, on the top left-hand corner, on the left-hand side, we've got the sidebar. This is where we run everything from here. And we have a taskbar on the top where we can put extra stuff as well. So if I start with the top left hand side, you can see applications coming here. If I want a specific application, I can type that in. So if I want a TeamViewer, that would come up. So you can see you got home applications here. You can move up and down them and stuff. Files. This actually looks online, which can be handy if you're looking for a specific place. You've got your music. You can search for your music collection there, your photos, or your movies, or whatever you want really. It's all pretty accessible from inside there if you want to search for stuff. Then you've got the like Find a File browser, where you've got access to your desktop documents. Oh, that's a growl popping up there because I've got an email in, which it kind of like gives me a little warning that I've got a mail, which is quite handy. Yeah, downloads, pictures, videos, your recycling bin. I've also got I can browse the network. I can see stuff on my either Windows network or Mac network or whatever. I can access file shares and stuff from there, and you can have favourites and stuff and arrange these however you like on the side. This is I have Thunderbird installed for doing my mail and stuff like that. I can see different mail accounts. I've got my, as you can see, that's my calendar reminders, and this is like my tasks that I've got. If I click on this one, it'll switch desktop. I have multiple desktops on this. This is Google Chrome. I have things plugged into that. Chrome's a great web browser, nice and fast. Now if I move desktop, I'll get if I click this, I can get I've got 4 desktops here, so I'm going to get a blank one, and then I can show you what's inside here. That's my App Store. If I want to install something like Skype or a game or whatever, I can do a search up here for it, or I can just click on what I'm looking for. So if I'm specifically looking for like games, I could type in Steam, or I could type on games and all the games would come up, and I'd click on them and I'd install. The majority of them would be free. There is some that you can pay for, but most of the good stuff's free. So that's basically it. So I'll click on it. Like that one's a pay for there, so I click on that, click buy. It asked me for my password and it'd install it, and it's as easy as that. And then you'd find it back up in the search, or it'd appear in the sidebar if you wanted it there. Ubuntu one is, it comes free. You get 5 gig of space. If you use any more than 5 gig, then obviously you've got to start paying more. I've started paying a little bit more. I've got 25 gig of storage, and I've got it synchronising my music and all my documents with my Nexus 4, my Nexus 7, and my computer that I have in the back, and my laptop as well. So it's pretty handy for me to do this. It means that I don't have to have backups. It's all on a cloud. So that's pretty straightforward. There is more information on that on the Ubuntu site. I would look into that if you was going to run Ubuntu. Definitely, it's well worth it. This is where we do all the settings. Inside here we can change our background, put a lock on the lock screen, and change the brightness. Keyboard layouts, I've changed my keyboard layout because I'm running it on my Mac at the moment, so I've changed it to a Mac type keyboard. Different languages. Online accounts, basically I've added my Facebook account in and stuff like that, and what I can do with that is I can post stuff to Facebook and Twitter and stuff like that. Bluetooth, all the usual type of stuff in here. It's very easy, all very straightforward to use. It's a very easy system to use. It's basically like using a Mac, but I actually prefer this system. Software and updates. It looks after itself with updates and stuff like that, so that's pretty all pretty straightforward in there. There's nothing you would get stuck with it. The next one's my terminal, which I use quite a lot, being a Linux mod. I've made mine transparent, which is quite nice. You can see the background still. You can configure the system from there and do other stuff. Rhythmbox I'm using for my music player. As you can see, it's showing my stuff that I've been playing on Last FM, but you can see my music here, and it also sees iTunes collections, which are on the network. If you that can see that's a device that's on my network. That's like an iTunes share, and I can play stuff from there. Press play and you're away. It's all pretty straightforward. Radio stations as well if you want. Podcasts. It's all dead straightforward again. Now up here I have a couple of extra bits. I have this which will do screenshots. It's called Shutter, and it'll do selections of my desktop, or it'll do full desktop shots. I've Google Task plugged in so I can see. Oh, that's basically my clipboard. Sorry, so I get it to. I go back to clipboard. I can do copy and pasting of my clipboard. And this one's my Google Tasks. I can see what's going on my Google Calendar and add stuff as well. I can click add to add new event. That's my Ubuntu one. It'll tell me if it's basically synchronizing files or if I want to share a file, which is pretty handy as well. This goes blue when a mail comes in, and I can also add my Thunderbird, my Facebook chat and other chat stuff in there if I want, but I haven't got that. I haven't added that. Battery percentage, of course, my battery on my laptop. Bluetooth I can turn on and off and make myself visible so I can transfer stuff around. Wi-Fi tells me what Wi-Fi's are in range. I just click on it and it will connect to it. Obviously you got your sound, and you can control your Rhythmbox from here. Your music player, press play or whatever, and your calendar, time and date settings. And up here I can log out or switch user with this. Clicking about this computer tells me a bit. I'm running Ubuntu 3.04 there, and tells me how much RAM I've got and what chip I've got. It gives you a bit of information basically about your system. That's about it really. That's a quick run over of Ubuntu 3.04 running on my MacBook Pro. I'm going to do some more screencasts, but that's my first test one anyhow, so hopefully that's worked alright. Thank you very much.